Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Irwindale Speedway. My name is John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. And the recorded version of this and all of my other races can be found at youtube.com/C/John Theodore. So however you're watching, thank you very much for tuning in. We're starting third in the number 3, 55 laps, no cautions. And, I don't know, Irwindale's been good to us. It's definitely provided some exciting racing. 2 wins this week, which is, I think, the first time I've ever gotten 2 wins in the same week. Yeah, the top line probably got washed away. I'm surprised that I would think that the track bike stuff would get washed off, but maybe not. Maybe they're using something to protect it from the rain. But I don't know what's going to happen. Alright, here we go. I'm focused on this. You guys focus on whichever race is more interesting to you at the time. Rain delay racing at Irwindale. Well, it was rain delay. Now they're back green, but I'm committed to this race. So here we go.
In and out. Inside. 1 car only.
That's a bold move by the 15.
Still there.
That 15's going to get himself wrecked.
Working the bottom inside. Near the top side.
15 got himself wrecked.
22.4.
That was
inside. Side.
net code, it looked like, actually, but my goodness. Patience early.
18.5.
Didn't get involved in that, at least. A little bit of wreck avoidance there. Oh, thank you, B-Gas. Yeah.
7.5.
Got to make your own luck with this stuff. Things are going to happen in front of you, but it's very important to stay on your toes and get around them as best you can. We lost a little bit of time there, but at least we didn't bend the car.
17.87.
This is a long race. Those guys are going to catch lap traffic. They'll likely have to lift for something at some point in this race, so we may well get that time back. Right now I got to focus on
17.86.
getting through the 1 and the 6 so that I'm in the lead car of this little trio. The one's shown that he's going to race hard, so we know that.
17.703.
He wasn't mincing any words at the 15, that's for sure. Although he was probably like me, not too happy that the 15 put us 3 wide in turn 1 like that. That was...
Stay up top, man.
And the 15's around again.
17.9.
Oh, man. I remember what it was like to be a D-class driver. I wasn't that fast when I was D-classed either. But I've had, I mean,
17.894.
I was a mess like that in a race yesterday too, where I spun myself out twice. It's not fun. One's driving that higher line. I like it a little bit lower. I'm worried that I might be chewing up my right front a little too much, but
17.769.
gotta try to press. Just scrape the wall a little bit. That won't hurt the car too bad. Would have preferred to not scrape the wall, but that little bit of damage won't hurt it.
17.807.
One seems like he's really leaning on that right front with the line that he's running. I don't know how well that'll work long term.
17.96. $17.927.
Right there now. Closer still.
17.939.
He's really feeling the heat. I'm just trying to
115.
get underneath him and get alongside.
Clear.
Nothing yet. Uh,
18.192. Stay low.
oh my goodness.
Outside.
That is
Still
just
there.
inexcusable.
All clear.
15, that wreck between you and him earlier was net code, man.
Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
Wow, that 15.
516.
That's protest worthy right there. That was bad. He probably should get a one-way suspension for that.
Having trouble, he found the bottom, down the bottom.
He just took a top 5 car out.
2.
Nice, TP. Way to be on top of it with that clip button.
See in front of you, coming backwards. Low one on the bottom.
Oh, goodness me.
Stay to the high side. Stay low. Outside. Clear.
Anyone of significance get caught in that? Looks like all the lead lap cars made it through.
1, 2.
I think I'm still 4th. Got 30 laps to go.
9-3. Outside.
Down to the inside.
Door outside.
Thanks,
Clear.
12.
18.295.
All right, 2.5 seconds up to 3rd, 5 seconds to 2nd. I don't know how far ahead 1st is. I can't see 1st.
18.
So he's gone.
1. .027.
8 seconds. And it looks like I'm not really gaining or losing much. It's holding about steady.
We're halfway in the race.
Halfway.
18.004.
There's still Good number of laps left for this to play out, but we're going to have to really get on it if we're going to put pressure on these guys and actually try to improve our position.
17.99.
They're all pretty fast too, especially that 2 car. Leader's super quick. I do not expect to catch him from this far back.
Clear, clear, clear.
Might be able to get 3rd and get a podium though, that'd be cool. Especially since he just hit the wall. One second back.
18.213.
Hey Move Avenger, how's it going? Alright, 9/10 back.
18.085.
We're eating him up now. We're going to get this guy for 3rd, I think. At least we're going to get to him. We'll see if we get past him or not.
18.0.
Catching him's one thing, passing him's another. Although once we get to him, it looks like we might be able to force him into a mistake because he's really having to put the car on the edge to hold us off right now, I think. He's altered his line though, and he's doing a pretty good job of holding us off.
088.
Look at that gaggle up in front.
Guys, when you reach me, I'll go low.
We're going to have to deal with all that soon.
5, 6.
Push you up 13.
0.6 of a second.
18.149.
Wow, the 1 car got damaged so much that he's getting lapped. That's how bad what the 15 did to him earlier was.
18.1.
That's just flat unacceptable from the 10.
Outside. Clear high. Stay high. Stay high.
Wow.
19.297. Good job, man. Keep working it.
Just gotta say, the number of number of top 5 cars I've seen taken out by lap cars in this race is truly amazing.
Outside quarter. Still out there. 18.347. Clear high.
Are there only 3 or 4 of us on the lead lap now? Because I see 5th is lapped.
18.519.
Thanks, Snapchat and Chill, appreciate it. Welcome back to chat. They just don't know any better yet, Snow. That's all it is. Yep, up to 3rd this caution. Combination of having pretty good pace and some help from disrespectful lap cars taking my competition out.
93.
I'm the last one on the lead lap. Alright. And I'm nowhere close to a second either.
10 laps to go.
Had to check up for so many wrecks. I'm under no threat from fourth and have little hope of catching second, so now it's just a matter of riding. I'm not going to put pressure on them. I just got to keep the lap pace up in case something happens to one of those guys. I need to be able to capitalize on it. But I have no reason to do anything risky getting around the 4 or the 13.
18.319.
He shouldn't really have a reason to hold me up. Except that he is chasing down that guy for 5th. 2 seconds back of him. Has he been gaining ground or losing? Looks like it's basically holding steady.
.444. 5 to go, buddy. 5 more. Come on.
5 laps to go.
.352. Outside. Outside. You're clear.
Just being very careful with him. Do not want to get wrecked.
Two laps to go. 2 laps to go.
That's true, old dog. Anyone can protest it.
18.772.
I don't know what the 10 was thinking, but I don't know if that's a protest. But the 15, that was clear as day, intentional wrecking.
Heads up. In front of you, in front of you, in front of you.
Race over. 3rd place. I'll take that.
Checker flag.
Whew. Didn't get the win, but
Nice. Go on, Bubba.
I can be happy with a 3rd. That was pretty good. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated.
Now we need to get those fuel numbers, guys, so we can see where we're
Alright,
at there.
where's the pit entrance? Right here. Pull up. I think I started in 3rd and finished in 3rd. So an eventful race, right? Nothing happened. Started 3rd, finished 3rd. Just a boring, nothing happened kind of race. Let's see. So I mean, I just want to say, like right from the start, I want to go to the blimp on this. Alright, the 15 just gets a good start on me, honestly. Like, I was a little bit behind the 2 on the launch. Goes down in there 3 wide. Yep, 3rd with a 0x, despite all this stuff happening. Comes up and hits me. Then, let's see. I want to see if that was netcode or contact. I mean, he's making his car 2 car widths wide this whole time. Or is he just holding a line? I don't know. He establishes a line low and then drives up on me. It seems like. I don't know. For stopping fans. Yeah, it looks like he goes high on me there. And he's kind of... I mean, he's really pinching low on the 1. Was there contact? Yes. There was a little bit of contact there. So not netcode. Looked like netcode from my view. But there was contact. It's just hard to feel sorry for the guy when he was driving. Oh man. And so he spins around. The 8 gets bumped by the 7. They get into it. So a bunch of cars were involved in that. Drives around. Spins on his own. Gets it going again. I think he pits. Yeah, here he goes. He comes in, pits, and basically pulls a Jeff Gordon on Clint Boyer. Watch this. Straight out of the... He's actually waiting on him. Straight out of the pits. And just drives him right into the wall. Yeah. Oh, it's clear as day on purpose. Okay. So there, that's just saved in case. Maybe we don't need to, because he brake checks him. I thought it was the one. No, he just stops. I didn't make it long enough. I didn't make it long enough. Watch his speed. $50, $70, $80. And he braked. You see how he slammed on the brakes. So both of these are his fault. There we go. That's what she said. That's funny. Okay, so now, incident number 2 that had no explanation that I could see. So that's the 7 running over the 10. I don't understand how that translates to... Got 7 minutes left on this replay. I'm just trying to sort out everything that happened. Make sense of what I saw in this race. He goes after the 5. Which makes no sense. I think he's supposed to be mad at the 7, isn't he? If he's mad at anyone. 5 didn't have anything to do with his problems. Let me see if there's something earlier with him in the 5. I don't think there could have been. The 5 was way up in front of him the whole race. Yeah, I mean, his race is pretty clean. Let's see, how did the... Okay, let's see. Seven and everyone gets caught up in all this stuff. But the 10 gets through all of that. And then, so he goes... Now this, here comes the 7 on new tires, gets into him. There's the 14. The 5's only involvement in that is getting hit. And then, Nightwolf, how's it going? I just don't understand what happened between him and the 5. I can't imagine the 5 being so upset about getting involved in that he went after him. Right, Marcio? I mean, so he runs up high and then comes down low. It really looked like he was going after the 5. That just made no sense to me. And then the 5 spun all on his own. Trying to gather it back up. Ah, so crazy. And then there was more stuff after the finish line I saw. So, you know, here we are. Minding our own business. We finished 3rd on the lead lap, 0x. Doesn't look like there were any extracurriculars. Yeah, that could have been it. No, tires don't get cut. They drive like that. That's, oh my goodness. That was crazy. All right. 3rd place, I'll take that. You think it's over for today? So they must have not have gotten much in. 108 points, gained 35 I rating, .09 safety. That was pretty good. Recovering from the poor races yesterday. So,